So the footage of the altercation leaked out, and the thing is, I had this footage. I saw it. I could have done something about it, but I chose not to, for to not piss off any of the two parties, obviously, but most of all, um, not piss off the owner of the gym, Dorian, because Dorian is not responsible for the fact that this thing is out. I'm not responsible for it. And the reason why you shouldn't share security footage like that the gym owns is for many legal reasons. So, for example, um, John Bravo, I've been chatting with him. A friend of mine now, we've been helping each other. Well, he's been helping with the getting back on the YouTube stuff. So I appreciate that. But let's say, you know, John Bravo released it. So here's some problem that he could enter, because I asked uh, ChatGPT, who knows the law, could an American get into trouble if they release the footage? It says yes. Privacy laws. U.S. posters could face privacy violation claims, especially if the footage breaches Canadian laws like PIPEDA or state privacy laws. 2. Defamation. If the video damages someone's reputation, the poster could face defamation claims based on U.S. state laws. Security footage use. Posting security footage intended for private use may violate agreements tied to its original purpose. 4. Content moderation. Social media platforms may remove the video or penalize the account if it violates their privacy or harassment policies. 5. Cross-border legal action. Canadian individuals could attempt to take legal actions across borders through enforcement in the U.S. would be complex. So, and then also, who leaked the footage? I tried to get it out of John. He did. He didn't want it because I guess journalists never release the source, which is fair. It doesn't matter. I understand the grind, but could the person who leaked the footage be in trouble also? Yes, the person who leaked the footage could face legal consequences, such as violating privacy laws, breaching agreements related to the footage, or being held responsible if the content defames someone. Additionally, they could face legal action from the individuals in the footage for improper disclosure, regardless of whether the footage was posted directly by them or someone else. So, what do you guys think? And also, if you guys have any information or you're guessing who might have leaked the footage, who is the whistleblower, you can comment below and comment who do you think released it, because John got it somehow, and then I saw some other guy had it too. Fitness, nutrition fitness. So I'm wondering, what do you guys think? Like, who released the footage? Who is the whistleblower? And could he get into trouble, in your opinion? And now, what I'm going to do, the rest of the video will be on how to avoid altercations in the gym. All right, boom. Here we go. So let's say this is person number one. He's, a little bit smaller than the other person. And this is person number two right here. And the thing is, this guy's bigger than the other guy and a little bit scarier looking. All right, just to give this scenario will make a little bit more sense here. So they don't like each other. All right. This person right here is doing an exercise and actually with his video guy right here. So this is the person here. So what he could do is go here, say something to him, and then go all the way there. Well, how to avoid the whole situation? This person could have went like this and go there and do what he needs to do. All right. But let's say, so the whole thing could be avoided here. Well, let's say he did walk through here, say something here, go back over there, go back here, go back over there. And then person number one, I think I said, decides to, okay, I'm going to go talk to this person to understand what happened. Okay, well, you know what he could have done also? Instead of going there, because this guy went here, he could have just stayed there, right? But talking is not illegal. And let's say these both of these guys work together in the same gym. Well, it might be awkward to like work with someone you don't like around you all the time, but it's a working place. I'm sure it happens in offices also. So maybe this person here, number one, wanted to like kind of squash what's going on, but then he mentioned to his videographer to come with him to maybe film the thing because he was in the content mood, right? And maybe did this to protect himself. You know, who knows? But what he could have done is maybe like, oh, stay behind. But if both of them would have stayed behind, it would have been better. So let's say, okay, they don't stay behind. He comes here, right here. So person number two comes here, and then now they are both in each other's personal space. But what could have happened here to avoid this situation even more? He could have just stayed there and be, hey, I don't want to deal with this right now. Can you please leave? And then I think he would have probably wanted to be there with his video guy. But instead, let's say the person comes here. Now, oh, we have a problem here. To avoid that again, this person could have just went back here. But let's say it didn't have time to do that. And then, ah, okay. And then it goes over here. Now we have a situation. Not good. Okay. And this person is not big enough to defend himself like that. So what he could have done at this point to avoid further altercations, leave. But it's kind of tough to do that when somebody's in your face like this. So let's say they go back over here, they talk, and then grabs him again. At this point, it's kind of hard for him to get away, right? Unless he just bolts. So he probably wants to defuse the situation. And person number two here probably wants to be heard. Hey, hey, I don't like our working situation here. Okay, and then grabs again. Goes in the machine. So at this point, it's kind of hard to avoid because it's already happening. Few guys here talk. So at this point, what could be done? Not much, because there was so many opportunities beforehand to avoid a situation like that, to avoid conflict. Because let's say the person you're walking towards has the profile of somebody, you know, who's a kind of like a doesn't look the most passive person, say the least. Well, maybe the best thing to do is not to go towards them if they don't like you, right? But like I said, it is never illegal to have a conversation and try to resolve things. So I think person number one tried to do that. But at this point, things are happening here. And then at this point, it's too late. Boom. Like that. So, like I said earlier, let's go back earlier, could be avoided. Don't talk. But let's say if he did talk, could be avoided by not going there. Stay here. All right. And then once it was here, you could have just went, yeah, you know what? I don't want to do this. I'm going to leave. But instead, they both chose to talk to each other. And then you know what happened. So, well, you know what could have happened. This is a scenario that's hypothetical. Hypothetical. Uh, yeah, my English. I'm not sure about this one. But yeah, so what do you guys think about this whole situation? Did they try to resolve it and then it didn't work? You know, so this was like a way that this could have been avoided. So, like I said, this is probably the last video you need to see about this. Let's know for their situation. We'll have to let the law decide at this point. But obviously, there's never a good reason to lay hands on somebody unless your life is threatened. But we don't know how they felt at that time. But this is the last video I'm going to make on it because I'm sure you're tired of hearing about it too. So thanks for watching, and do not forget, if you're a natural bodybuilder, you could try something like that. Primer Surge, natural testosterone booster. Has a lot of cool ingredients to really increase your testosterone. And it's also good for the non-natural guys to use in between your non-naturals phases. So Jack Factory has a lot of cool products. They got all the simple stuff like creatine, the protein, the pre-workouts. I've been liking the Pump Surge Max, the new pre-workout. I did a post about it on Instagram already. But like I said, if you're a natural bodybuilder like Jeff Nippard, a natural testosterone booster could help you. So code AV, link in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.